guys really put up a fight there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, morale's still high. I mean, we're very close. I know, you know, people will be like, "Are you sure you're that close?" Like, yeah, we're that close. We've had a couple games now that have come down to the wire, and sometimes the ball just doesn't bounce your way. So, just got to keep going, man.
What was Tua like in the huddle? There was a sequence when you got a takeaway, then he threw the interception. Things could have totally unraveled then, but he brought you guys back.
Mm-hmm.
What was he like as this was?
Yeah, he's the same guy. He never gets too high, never gets too low. He's confident. He knows what he's supposed to do. He goes out there, he executes at a high level, and you know, I can't say enough good things about him. Love playing with him. Love having him back there, and you know, bounced back great. Played a hell of a game. Played tough. I mean, you can go on and on. So.
What's the background, if you can, on the 3rd and 15 play that helped set up the go-ahead touchdown?
Yeah, I mean, they just play that deep zone coverage. You got to read your guy who's covering the zone where you're running to. My guy kind of jumped outside. I jumped in, gave 2 of my hands. He put a great ball on me, got it, knifed, and jumped forward, got a first down. That's pretty much it.
How much you watch fellow tight ends around the league, and if you do, I'm sure the high on Atlanta is one you watch. What makes him what he is right now?
Yeah, I mean, during the season, I don't really watch a lot of other guys unless watching film for the opponent. But I mean that dude's play speaks for itself. I mean, I think he's in his 6th or 7th game, and he's out there making plays like he is. So you got to tip your hat to him. He knows how good he can be, and you can't say enough good things about him either. Appreciate it.
Excellent. Every interception is its own story. Can you just explain on that particular interception that you had today how you were able to get that ball?
Just finishing, really. I really don't want to talk about the interception. Shit, we lost, so it really don't matter. Yeah.
Guys, what was, I guess, can you describe what happened on that long touchdown to Gage there?
It was a cover bush. Cover 4 supposed to have been on top, so it was a cover bush. That's what happened.
So it was supposed to be 4.
Huh?
It was cover 4.
Yeah. Corner supposed to have been on top.
A long pass down the sideline to Kyle Pitts. You guys, both of you were right in the coverage. He was hit. He held on to the ball. Just that play. Did you expect him to hold on to it?
Say it again.
Expect Kyle Pitts to hold on to it, and that long pass, you both there were right there in coverage.
I mean, it was a great play, great throw. In this league, guys make great plays on the ball. Let's try to make a play on the ball. Obviously, he got the ball, so,
How did you feel being back out there physically?
I feel great, just being out there with the team and really just trying to get a dub, really.
From a 1-6 perspective, obviously this is not where you expected to be. What is your opinion on why the team is in this position at 1-6?
I feel like we just got to keep getting better. We just can't be shooting ourselves in the foot. When we got to score, we got to get the quarterback off the field. We got to make stops, and we got to create turnovers a lot on defense. It's both sides. All 3 phases. We got to make plays out there. That's really it.
Mike just said the morale is still high. Do you agree with that assessment? And many teams could be broken at this point, losing 6 straight. Why is the morale still high, if you do agree with that?
We just got to stick together, man. It's football, Each week, it's hard to win in the NFL. So, we just got to stay strong and stick together.
Is it particularly deflating after force a turnover to then very next play, offense gives the ball back and defense has to come right back out on the field?
Like I said, we got to make plays out there. We got to execute, and I feel like it all worked 3 phases. We all got to make plays out there. So
there's 10 regular season games left. How would you describe what the source of motivation should be and can be for the team?
Shit, like like I said, we just got to stick together. You know, each week we're expecting to win, so you know we're not trying to lose. But like I said, we're just shooting ourselves in the foot. So each week we got to prepare, you know, and get ready for the next opponent. Appreciate you.
Questions?
Starters, the interception and the medium zone. What did you see on that play?
It was cover two, miscommunication with me and Durham, and you know I take full responsibility for that.
How do you judge your day? You had 4 touchdown passes, some big plays, some both ways, really. I mean,
Yeah, you know I think the margin for error is slim in this league. That's kind of what Flo's been telling us this entire week, and you know I think we had many opportunities, you know, to get good drives going. You know, we just didn't make use of those opportunities, you know, that the defense gave us.
what was the week like for you? Obviously, there's a lot swirling around out there.
Yeah, I mean, it was a normal week for me. I mean, I approach this game the same way I approach any other game, so.
About trade rumors, that doesn't necessarily seem like a normal week, even though it's kind of been consistent all season.
Yeah, I would say it still is a normal week. The only thing is, you know, I really respect and appreciate his transparency, you know, with where he's at with that. But, you know, within our conversations, I like to keep those private too, so.
But you're human, isn't it challenging, tough to block that out?
Not necessarily. You know, kind of how I answered Omar's question. You know, I respect, you know, what Flo does, and, you know, he's transparent. You know, he sits me down, he tells me what's going on. He has, you know, conversations with Greer, and he kind of keeps me in the loop with all of those things. But, yeah, that's, you know, I hear it, but I'm not really focused on that, so.
There also was a challenging moment in the game when you guys got the takeaway, then you had the interception where you yourself and the team could have gotten down, and yet you didn't. You brought them back and had the lead. How challenging was it to go through that period, and how were you able to bring the team back?
I think it's challenging, you know, for any team to be down by 2 touchdowns and, you know, having to rally the troops to go back out there and, you know, continue to fight their butts off and continue to play. You know, we had a lot of time in the fourth quarter. Obviously, you know, that second interception wasn't what we wanted off of an interception that the defense gave us. You know, but I think that's just, you know, the testament to the kind of guys we have in the locker room. You know, grit, fight, you know, and finish. So.
There were several key scrambles today. One late in the game where you actually broke a tackle and gained the first down. If you recall that run, I'm wondering what was going through your mind on that particular play.
I was just trying to get a first down on that. You know, we had Albert Wilson also open on that play. I couldn't see him, so I tried to maneuver my way throughout the pocket. You know, I think the O-line did a really good job today. You know, and I was able to step up, make some plays with my feet, and, you know, also make some plays, you know, on the run, you know, throwing the ball too, so.
So you guys last season had a lot of magic mojo, ability to finish games. This season, that just has not been the case. How do you get back to that?
Well, I think, you know, what we got to do is continue to work. I don't see any other way that you look at that. I don't think there's a secret recipe for, you know, wins. It's just the margin for error is slim, you know, and my 2 turnovers, the amount of penalties that we've had in this game, you know, that just doesn't do it. So we just got to continue to work on those things and, move on from that.
So how would you gauge your progression, your growth since coming to the NFL, and what do you feel like you still need to work on to improve and have success?
Well, being a second year, player, like I've said before, I wish I knew the things I knew and when I was a rookie. And, my second year, I know a lot more, but I'm continuing to learn. And, this is just an opportunity for us to come in tomorrow to work and, learn from the mistakes that we made today.
Making sure that guys are keeping their head up, but also letting them know, hey, I feel your pain. I want to win too.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's here for a reason. Everyone, they're all professionals. They're all really good at their position. But I would say we just got to continue to work. It's tough right now, but we got to learn from a lot of the mistakes that we made today.
It looked like you and Dan had some words before the game Fox showed. Was it of an encouragement words to you or support, or can you share any of?
Yeah, it's always support from Dan, and then, there's just other things, that we've kind of talked about that, I want to keep private, so, yeah.
Are you upset over all this trade talk, or you say, I'm a pro, this stuff happens sometimes?
Well, I hear it, I do hear it. The thing is, I just don't listen to it, that's the thing. But yeah, that's that. All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you, thank you.
How difficult is it to suffer this loss, knowing that the defense had the victory in their hands?
It's tough. Football's a team game, When offense is down, we got to pick them up. When we're down, they got to pick us up. But it was definitely tough. Still love the fight of this team. I know we just got to get over that hump. We're almost there.
What happened on the forced fumble? It looked like you had your eyes on the ball for a while.
Yeah, I saw him cut back. I just knew he was going to have the ball hanging, so I just immediately went straight for the ball. And so it happened to come out, and luckily Needham recovered it. But it was a big momentum for the team, and I'm just doing my part.
How difficult has it been to watch and experience this season, considering it seemed like you guys were building something pretty good last year and kind of regressed as an organization?
I would say we still got to take it one game at a time. The season's not over for us. But, it's tough. We won a lot of games last year, and now we're losing. But we just got to keep that fight on. We can't give up now. So. Thank you.